The Valroyo as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations.
彼女らって誰のこと？
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
どうした？
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of divine Justinia V.
カサンドラとレリアナね。
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
どれくらい留守にする
How
の？
long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
彼女たち自身に決めてく
Leliana
れ
and。Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
あなた一人でここまで来たの？
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack.
つまり作戦室に来いということですね。カサンドラとちょっと話してみるか？
Will you not consider Lady Cassandra?
移動した。
The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
何の話してん
And
の？
you think I could make them agree?
いや知ってるけどね。
I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
ジゼル？
Talk to her, your worship.
ああ、ジゼルも心配してんだ。強行戦の行く末か。一体どうした？
What's going on now?
I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you.
でも
So
私
now
が
the
強行
Chantry
になるわ
bandies
けじゃ
our
ない。
names about without even asking us first.
そんなことが可能なのか？あなたは完璧だな。教会。そんなことが可能なんです
Can
か？
you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner.
すごい博識だ。
Liliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy.
なるほど。
Would be accepted.
嫌ならお断ればいい。でも嫌ってわけじゃないよね。私はクナリだからじゃないかな。あなたは完璧っすね。
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly? I never look
あ、
good in
そう。
hats.
結構まんざらでもないんだな。
Surely it was never meant to be like this.
なんかカサンドラは現場主義っぽいけど
The
ね。
Circle of Magi, the Templars. This cannot be what they intended when it all
そう
began.
ね、みんなドロドロの争いに
Chantry should provide
飲み込ま
faith,
れてしまう。
hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of set.
オネストリーってやつだな。それなら何でもありの時代だぜ。
Many extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming.
この混乱の
Did
時代
you
が。
know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is
君
virtuous.
バリックと仲いい
But
な。
he would never step foot in a chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn.
でもアンドラステ教を
Perhaps I must be the one
そういう
to
ことだよ
change.
ね。アンドラス教を信じてる人であっても教会が腐敗していて教会に立ち入りたくないっていうのがバリックみたいな人なんだよね。その意志の固さが好きだ。
Your determination is admirable.
I do
あ、
nothing
よかっ
that is
た。
not worth doing
恋愛
with
の方
all
向
my
に行か
heart.
なくてよかった
It's your most attractive trait.
一番好きよって何？なんかまんざらでもない顔された。 カサンドラはどうなんだろう。女性が好きって感じはあんまりしないような気もするけど、普通にヘテロセクシャルのような気もするけど、教会は終焉を迎えるべきかな。あ、下がった。
You mean get rid of it entirely? I disagree.
笑顔。
Without the chantry, the faithful would be lost. The chantry must simply be more responsible in how it
そうだね。
I suppose
良
I
く
should
ない
not
も
be
の
so
だから。
concerned. The clerics speak my name for now. Nothing more.
良くないものだからじゃ
For
なく
now,
て。
restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our
せ
priority.
やな。そう、腐敗したからもうこれで終わりとかするのはさすがに、確かに。あれなんかクエストマークが。そう、確かにそれは無責任かもね。外科医どうかした？
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one.
汚れじゃないんです
Would
か？
that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
どうだろうね。あれあれあれこれは違うのか。ってことはこっち？モーリス教？
Not by a... Oh my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Hallam.
想像できないわ。
Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut. Although it is yet bewildering at the center.
ごめんね。ハラムシラルの件が物議を？
There are problems coming out of Hallam Shiral?
There are always problems from Hallam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads.
推
I
薦？
could suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
ああ、なるほどね。じゃあ作戦が増えたわけ。
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
武器設計図のための取引を交渉せよ。なるほどね。じゃあ次はレリアナのとこ行ってみるか。ジャンプしちゃう思わず。強行か。まあ私というかアガーはアンドラステ教徒じゃない。あ、そうだ。ソラスに頼まれてたコールの首飾り手に入れたんだから、コールのところにも行かなくっちゃ。忘れてた。これでコールも安心してソラスの奴隷になろうとすることはないだろう。ソラスはそういうの一番嫌いなのに、一番そういうのを嫌うソラスに頼んじゃうって何なんだろうね。ビビアンとかだったら、あ、そうってしてくれそうだけど、やっぱソラスが信頼できるのかな。コール。
I didn't understand the grand ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
ごめんね。画面は気に入った？
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks? Everyone had them on their faces?
Those weren't their faces.
かわいい。はい、首飾りだよ。
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
ここ好きなんだ。
What do I do with it? You
あ、
found
何が
the
起こってもいい場
amulet.
所ってここ？
Excellent. May I?
あ、ソラスのところに来ただけか。
It is simple enough. You put it on. I charge it with
あ、
magic.
魔力を込めなきゃ
Should
い
be
けないんだ
protected.
ね。わかった。コールが
Are
問
you
題な
ready,
ければ。
Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
首飾りつけられる？その帽子外した方がよくない？いや、首飾りもうしてたの？大丈夫か？
What was that?
なんでバリック入ってきた？
Oh, what are you doing
あ、
to
そ
the
っか。
kid?
バリックは
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant.
コールを可愛がってるからな。
Something is interfering with the
エンチャン
enchantment.
トに干渉してる？
Something like Cole not being a demon?
コールが何なのかはわからない。
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, He remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
門外漢なんだから
I
絡んで
don't
くるな。
matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
ソラスは精霊が大好きだからな。
Soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
調べよ
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
う。
Will you
また
come
作
with
戦
me?
か。
All of you.
Sure.
じゃあバリック、ソラス、コールでその
Alright,
旅
I
には
get
行く
it.
か。
You like spirits.
もっと早く
Came
なっと
into
けしてく
this
れ。
world to be a person. Let
あ、
it
そういう
be
こと
one.
か。でもソラスが正しくない？別に人間になりたかったわけじゃなくて、ただ守りたかったんだよね。私はソラスを推しだからな。
Cole is a demon, or a spirit. He has magical abilities and magical vulnerabilities. We cannot ignore that.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
どっちも正しい感じはするけどな。あれ？もう移動してきたの？
Yeah,
Oh,
this should
oh,
get me
oh.
through the month.
え？誰？
Give me a moment.
何？
Greetings. Can I help you?
トラスとか普段着のままで来ちゃったじゃん。
You killed me.
え？
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire.
あら、
Cole, stop!
そういうこ
Just
と
take
か。
it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
顔がすごいことになってるけど。コール、待ちなさい。
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
でも死ぬことはあるでし
A
ょう。
broken
精霊
body,
が。
bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He starved to death.
その人
I
に
came through to help. And I couldn't. So I
あ
became
らー。
Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to. I need to.
コール。調べる。コールはより人間に、コールはより精霊に調べようか。ソラスどう思う？
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
でもソラス許せなかったじゃん。でもまあ君は精霊じゃなくてエルフだからね。そうか、コールはというか慈悲の精霊は その白の塔に閉じ込められて、白の塔の地下ダンジョンに閉じ込められて忘れ去られたコールのために何かしたくてたまらなくて、でも何もできなかったから、せめて苦痛を変わってやるためにコールそのものになったんだ。でも殺すのか。でも
Cole needs to let this
殺
go.
すのはちょっと。
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
ソラスなんとかしてやってくれ。でもコールの好感度が大きく上昇したね。どっちか決めれば大きく上昇するのかな。
Not possible. Not possible.
死ぬほどビビらせるってこと？
Can you feel this man's pain, Cole?
He remembers now. He knows he killed me.
No. Feel his pain. His guilt. The shame that drove him from the Templars.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clapped me on the shoulder. Smell of oiled metal and blood.
何があったんだこのテンプル騎士に。
Smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter bounces off the walls like a thin child's fists.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's hurting, Cole. And you are a spirit of compassion.
そうか。みんな苦しいんだ。
I believe we are finished here.
これでよかったか、コール。それとも殺した方がよかったか。
Yes. He's free. We're both free.
Appears to be working. Cole should be adequately protected.
よかった。それはよかった。
Have you talked to him since? Have you heard what he sounds like?
He sounds like a spirit.
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
幸せか？
What matters is his happiness. Cole, how are you feeling?
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the weight is off. The
め
old
っちゃ
chains
めっ
have
ちゃ布
fallen.
にの紙に乗っ
Not
てる。
still angry with the man who hurt you?
No, I helped him forget. His pain no longer pulls at me. A woman with two names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand. Honey stirred into Leliana's wine. Faith, not revenge.
Could have been a person.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier, Child of the Stone?
なかなか面白いクエストだったな。そうか、あのテンプル騎士がコールを忘れて死なせてしまったことをどこかで痛みを感じていたから、この慈悲の精霊のコールを引き寄せてしまったってことでいいんですかね。あれ、レリアナいた。レリアナ？
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain
君は
momentum.
そう言うと思っ
Of
てた。
course, with the other candidates out of the picture,
レリアナはこうやってそういう望みを拒絶するだろうと思ってました。
Is becoming divine something you really want?
when Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at
でもちゃんと
anyone who
受け
even
入れる？
suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know.
わかんない。
Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
船は見捨てることもできる。 力になるよ、レリア
Whoever
ナ。
becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing.
せや
The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
まあ確かにそうやな。あ、びっくりした。今レリアナを動かしてるかと思った、自分が。まあこれでとりあえずのあれとりあえずのやつは終わったかな。はい、アーケンホラーとかのやつ。あ、ちょうどビビエンヌだ。ビビエン、え？
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
たまたま来ただけなんだけどごめん。
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient.
あ、そうなの？
The heart of a snowy wyvern.
そんなのいんの？
I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the civil war.
調べる？何の調合式？
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all.
なるほ
The
どね。
matter is private. That is all there is to say.
内緒なの？
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but won't tell me what it's for?
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion.
まあそうやね。
I would do no less for you, after all.
わかった。手を貸そう。
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most...
わずかなんだ。これほどのこ
I
と
shall
をや
give the
る。
location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work.
どういうこ
I
と？
eagerly await your success.
みんな作戦室に行かせようとしてくるんだから。あれあれでも有徳の平原でいいんだ。じゃあまず有徳の平原行く前にやっぱ会議必要な。はい。あれみんななんかご飯食べんの？あ、これはこれですな。もっと姿勢よく座りな。
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood
あ、
is
そうだっ
present
た。
for
グレゴリー・
betraying
デド
his
リッ
own
クだったな。
constituents. He confesses that 10 years ago, he flooded old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
どうも矛盾して
He's
るような気
pleading
がする。
guilty while claiming he's not. Which is it?
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
急にフェレルデンの王座。グレイウォーデンに引き渡す
Blight
か。
was your undoing. Let it also be your means of redemption. I give you to our allies in the Grey Wardens, to fight Darkspawn until the calling takes you.
I don't deserve the honor, your worship, but I'll do my best.
頑張ってくれ。さあ 間違えた。ジョセフィーヌだ。ビビエンヌとジョセフィーヌを間違えるなんて。私はジョセフィーヌの恋人失格だ。
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs,
一ダースの事件、5組の秘密の同盟。決闘？
But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
動揺するだろう。
The nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them all for fools.
I agree completely. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage.
単独戦になってるのか。
People in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
セリーンは知っていたのか。
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
私たちのダンスもなかなかだった。
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime.
やったー。私たちラブラブね。
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada.
どういう
Both
こと？
monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
あることだろう。
I assume that means they both want something very badly from us.
You're quite correct.
Hmm?
Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
あなたならどうする？マーカス王とはどんな人
What
物？
sort of man is the king of Navarra?
At this point, elderly.
あら、
Many fear his health will soon fade.
そろそろ後継者決めてるちゃんと。
Their dynasty is exceptionally
そっか、ペンタガーストだからいっぱいいるのか。カサンドラは彼を支持する？
Will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sikar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
まあ気にしないだろうね。ラドニスになぜ？確かにね。
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
テビンターもう今のテビンターをぶち壊して新しいテビンターを新しい理想的なテビンターをぶち上げようとしてんだもんな。執政官はどんな人物？
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
猫。あなたならどうす
What
る？
course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer game.
確かにね。テビンターにしよ
Tell
う。
the
単純
Archon
だ
the
から。
Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Thank you。他になんか話すことない？ん？話してくれない。ん？話してくれない。話せない。悲しい。はよ会議しろって。そういうことかな。会議集まれー。
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the word and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlay's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his
あら、
disciples.
すごいじゃん。脱走兵を期待しよう。何それ？
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
とどめを刺す時が来た。
We strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
確かに。
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more.
何を探
What
して
he
るの？
hopes to find, however, continues to
確かに。
elude us.
確かにしか
Which
言わない。
should surprise no one. Fortunately,
あ
I
ら。
can assist.
いきなり入るの？
The guards outside aren't for show.
I'm not here to amuse myself, Inquisitor. Corypheus yearns for something he must not find.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
君いきなり子作り始めたりするから怖いんだって。
This is an Illuvian.
エレルビアンって聞こえるけど。
From a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
美しいな。
It's beautiful in its way.
ソラスが見たら喜ぶ
I
んだよ。
found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where?
どこのドアなの？嫌だ、私入りたくない。すっと入った。なんか油膜みたい。フェイドか。黒の都。
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
ソラス連れてきてやろうよ。
I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join.
エルビアンってそんないっぱいあ
Wherever
るの？
they might be.
危険なの？
Is this place dangerous? It feels
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no immediate peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between.
なるほどね。ど
As
こ
you
で
can
も
see,
ドアがあっ
most
た
of
の。
the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
こちらから開ける？
What do you mean a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
鍵持ってんの？
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
コリフィウスが望んでる。
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade,
あ、なんかフェイドに
but it
近い
is very close. Someone with enough
Fade
power
だな。
could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
おいおい。私が悪いことしたかのように言うんじゃねえよ。こっちだって必死だったわい。 勝手にここに連れてこられた。勝手にここに。会議は？私会議がしたかったの。フェランダリスはいいや。私会議がしたかったのよ。なんでこんなところに連れてこられなきゃいけなかったの？あれ、まだある。会議っていうか。私なら村長に慈悲をかける。あ、陰口叩かれてる。座るか。次は誰だい？
Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Florian, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture.
その格好のままなの？
You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
私のパーティーへようこ
Out
そ。
of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
はって言われた。
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
どうしようか。市民と一緒に汗を流せ。
Like most nobility, she's never walked in the shoes of those she endangered. Lady Florian, I give you a chance. Common work, farm work, do some good.
Sentenced to walk with animals? How droll.
頑張って。お、なんか細かいね。今周りの衛兵たちがちょっとフロリアンの手枷を取ろうとしたけど、あって感じになった。ん？どうした？
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I've just received the most terrible news.
何があったの？
What is it?
I'm engaged.
え？私と？違うよね。違うよね。最初から話して。
I sense this is complicated. Tell me more.
For the past year, my mother and father have searched Antiva for a match for me.
私しかいないよ
I
な。
had no idea you and I had grown so close. Today, I received a letter declaring they've betrothed me to Lord Adorno Cielo Tranto of
そいつを殺してこようぜ。
I must deal with this. But until then, we cannot be seen in a compromising situation. I'm so sorry.
名誉を傷つけるようなこと？別れる？
Are you saying we should act like nothing has happened between us?
No, no,
あ、
not
よ
at
かっ
all.
た。
But it is not right that we carry on while I am betrothed.
まあ確かにね。倫理に戻るみたいなところがあるね。きっと大変だろう。
I assume your parents have political alliances resting on this engagement.
For once, that is something quite
あ、
far
そう
from
な
my
んだ。
mind.
なら大丈夫かな？
This is not what I wanted to happen. I barely remember Lord Otranto. I must see to this. And to my other duties. If I can keep my mind on them today at all.
でも仕事が増えちゃったよ。大丈夫？ジョセフィーヌ。
Inquisitor, I'm afraid untangling my engagement to Lord Otranto will
決
take...
闘を申し込め。
Is there anything I can do?
Here's Antivan. The only acceptable thing to do would be to challenge him to a duel for my favor.
わかった。
Arrange the duel with Lord Otranto then.
What? No, Inquisitor, please. That was said in jest. The traditional form of dueling
ため
among
息字で書いてある。
anti-nobles isn't usually fatal, but there's always a chance of harm. I hardly wish to see you skewered on a sword point for the sake of my honor.
いや。違う。それは違うよ、ジョゼフィーヌ。私たちの愛のためだ。もっと言うなら私の愛のために決闘をするんだよ。 わかるかいジョゼフィーヌ。わかってくれジョゼフィーヌ。じゃやんねえとな。会議何をやらなきゃいけないのか。さっきの会議はごめんね。うわ、なんかいる、左にいる。じゃあ4人分できるってことかな。バロカスの失われし剣たち。大使殿、私も同じ不穏な話を耳にした。審問官が忠実な信者をキュンへと回収させるためパワーボレンより来たという類のものだ。単純なものはもうこの作り話を信じており、バルシェバンとバルフォレーの間に広がる農村地帯はクナリ族にとって危険な場所になってしまっている。海岸近くの洞窟に民兵が編成されつつあると聞く。あなた方の傭兵が失われたのは彼らの仕業と思われる。だが彼らは強信者だ。慎重に動かれるように。ロザイア伯爵。バロカス傭兵隊の解放をやらなきゃいけないってことだね。その前に敵の名前。シドニーという魔導士の密偵が無事に任務を終えてミンラーソスから戻ってきたわ。彼女は賢者の助手のふりをして表向きは調査をするためと偽って賢者院の図書館に入り、リベラルムだけでなく多くの不思議な学術書もなんとか手に入れたのよ。すべて審問会につながる証拠を残さずにね。ドリアンがリベラルムを読むのに少し時間がかかるかもしれないけど、彼は書かれていることが役に立つと楽観してるみたい。レリアナ、オッケー。クリスってなんだ。で、ダークスポーンの源は、審問官、要請に従い、グレイウォーデンが周辺地域を捜索しました。その結果、残念ながら無防備な状態で、エフィロッシュ・ブフォン女伯爵に雇われた傭兵の奇襲を受けました。どうやらブフォン女伯爵は土地の協定を犯して採掘を行い、誤って地中のダークスポーンを放ってしまったようです。ブフォン女公爵は、女公爵だった。ガモルダンピークへ逃亡しました。グレイボーデンは損失を被ったものの、士気は失われていません。審問会への忠誠心も疑う余地がありません。警具、副長スザンナ・クロシェセク。請求。で、もうやることはやったか。じゃあ、どれがどれなのかもうさっぱりわかんねえよ。ここは素材ね。ブフォン女公爵を終え。審問官、裏切りが明らかとなったエフィロッシュ・ブフォン女公爵が山中に逃亡しました。彼女を追跡する最初の試みは地形と悪魔に阻止されました。全身に苦戦していたところ、グレイウォーデンから協力の申し出がありました。周辺で助けとなりそうな部隊は彼らだけです。とにかく手段があるならブフォン女公爵を追跡するべきだと思います。警具、副長スザンヌ・クロシェセク。悪魔を相手にするには普通の審問会の兵士よりグレイウォーデンの方がいいはずだ。山中では彼らに戦ってもらおう。ブフォン女公爵には周囲の貴族に敵がいるかもしれません。山中を安全に抜ける道を知っている可能性もあります。レリアナじゃなくてジョゼフィーヌの口調になってる。心配は悪魔じゃなく女公爵よ。逆になってない？密偵が彼女の居場所を突き止めるわ。じゃあ彼にお願いしようかな。これ金属はよくてこれじゃない。前へ進めるエルフの遺跡。これはやるとして川じゃなくてセリーンとミシェルの和解。メジャイカレッジ。ちょっと待って、決闘は決闘できない。そっか、多分カレンのやらなきゃいけないことだったんだな。ハードインハイタウンでもやるか。ハードインハイタウンとハードインハイタウン3。パンチェニングの写しがメモと一緒にテーブルに並んでいる。ナイチンゲール、バリックのオンの出来事といくつか類似点を発見しましたが、どれも少し違います。死んだ判事は自宅にいなかった。密室で殺されて見つかった男は伯爵で、判事ではなかった。 執行者は脅迫文を直接ドネンに送らなかった。もちろん話の中心になっているのはヘサリアンの剣で三文分子ではありません。盗作本をよく見ると文法や綴りの間違いが非常に多いのです。最初はデタラメかと思いましたが、文字の組み合わせが暗号化された情報を含んでいるのかもしれません。殺人者と作家は明らかにつながっています。殺人の調査か暗号が標的に導いてくれるかもしれません。殺人の調査を追求すべきだ。本は創作物に過ぎない。ハンマーで釘叩いてろ。誰かが気づかれずにスカイハウドに入り込んで出て行ったのよ。本の暗号が彼らにつながっているかもしれない。あ、参加してないのね。じゃあレリアナでよろしく。フロストが加わった。あ、レッドクリフに対する賠償。レッドクリフの印象が押された手紙が一通届いた。審問官が魔導士の反乱に対しその責任を負ったことを受け、レッドクリフ伯爵領はあなた方の協力者である魔導士たちを手厚くもてなす上で、市民が被った損失について手厚くもてなす上でって審問官にその賠償を要求します。レイネスフィアの自由保有不動産は魔導士が能力の制御を失った瞬間灰になりました。レッドクリフの村の外側にある2つの農場は霊気の魔法が原因で農産物の損失と建物への被害を受けました。レッドクリフの村の住民が5人、パニック状態の子供たちが放った雷の魔法によって負傷しました。フェルデン王が関わることなくこの件に結論が出るものと信じております。ティーガン・ゲリン伯爵。人員を送り込んで修復ができる。それで伯爵が満足するかもしれない。私が賠償金支払いの手配をします。借金が必要になるでしょうか。なんとかなります。よくわかんないけどよろしく。自腹切るってことじゃないよね。まさかね。まさかだよ。ここはもうやったから、やってるね。じゃあこっちか。これか。エルフの遺跡を調査せよ。審問官殿、エメラルドの騎士の墓ディナン犯人で進展がありました。あの構造物は我々が思っていた以上に広大でした。私の伝承者はこの試みに関心を見せませんでしたが、審問会から援助をいただけませんでしょうか。手ぶらで帰りたくはありません。協力の精神があれば互いに利益があると信じています。それにその方が刺激的です。きっとこの場所はあなたの好奇心もそそると思います。兵士たちが周囲を偵察している。彼らをエルフのたちのところまで派遣しよう。よし、頼む。我々の兵士たちが何人かエメラルドの墓場にあるエルフの遺跡ディナン犯人でエルフたちと会った。彼らのリーダーテイブンは審問会と部族との協力関係の印として共に働きたいと願っている。しかし彼の仲間の中には我々の存在、そして審問会の意図に対し慎重になっている者もいる。実際に会えばデイルズエルフたちとの関係を強化するという意図がより誠実なものだと感じられるだろう。新しいエリア。へえ。じゃあ行くか。とりあえずおしまいね。ほい。っていうかモリガン何もしないんだ。